Good morning. Happy Wednesday. Happy hump day. Good morning. Good morning. Just wanted to stop in and say, hey, good morning. Grand Rising. Um, all the things. Happy Wednesday. It's always glad to be seen and not viewed. Remember that. It's always glad to be seen and not viewed. Just stopping through. Just want to say that I hope everybody has a wonderful day. I hope you accomplish everything that you set out to accomplish today. I hope that God protects you and sends you on your way and goes before you and straightens out any crooked pathways that you may have or that you think you may have. I hope He makes those straight for you, and I hope that whatever you choose to do in your life today, He is anointed and God is in front of it. So I just wanted to come on here and real quick introduce my video, or a video that it's a TED Talk actually with Shirley Ralph, and she was talking about how she basically got confidence in herself, and how having confidence in herself changed how she walked into a room when she went to Hollywood, and how her having confidence in herself led her to roles that she didn't know that she would get, but because she put herself out there, it came to fruition for her. The fact that she had a Jamaican mother that told her, don't ever worry about what nobody says about you. Because whatever they say about you is really how they feel about you. Not about you, it's how they feel about themselves, and it's coming, and they're trying to, put it on you. And she learned that as a young girl going to a predominantly white school, and which is something I can definitely relate to because I grew up in a small town, predominantly white. My school was predominantly white. It was maybe only 4 or 5 of us in the school. 2 of us were cousins. So I definitely understand having to muster up confidence every single day when you walk into a school building that nobody really looks like you. Nobody understands you. They don't understand your hair. They don't understand how you talk. They don't understand what you're talking about. They just don't, because they're not in your culture. They're not in your family. They don't talk about and deal with what you talk about and deal with, and how you deal with your family and dialects and things. So I understood that from her, because it's definitely something in elementary school and up to middle school until 8th grade that I had to deal with it, and I had to walk with a certain level of confidence. And also, speaking of that, let's move on into racism, right? So racism. As a kid, I was talking. All right, we were beginning to talk about racism. I'm not about my video cutting off like that, but it's cool. So what I want to say about that, I was talking about how Shirley Ralph went to a predominantly white school, and how she had to, basically, her mother had to build confidence up in her and let her know, don't worry about what them people say about you. You got this. You're smart. You're not what they say you are. And if are you what they say you are? If not, then move on. Like, don't even be focusing on that, because that's what they got to deal with. That doesn't even matter. So that made me remember when I was younger, going to a predominantly white school, living in a predominantly white town, and elementary school, middle school. In elementary school, more so, because it was still the early 90s. And I remember going to my friends' houses, right? We friends in school. They play with me in school. We play on the playground. We talk. We go to lunch. We sit at lunch together. We do all the things. They would invite me over, and it was always the mom, very rarely the dad, which was very strange. I don't know if the mom was just enforcing the dad's rules. I don't know, but it's always the mom in these situations. But I remember being told, well, you can play with her, but on the porch. She can't come in the house. Why can't I come in your house? Right? That's the first thought. Why can't I come in your house? And then the second thought was normally like, all right, my mama don't allow nobody in our house either, so that's not even a big deal to me. It's really not, because my mama don't allow nobody in our house either, especially when she not home. Even if she is home, we just didn't take. Well, I can never take friends really in the house. Every blue moon I had somebody spend the night, but I ain't really get down with that either, because I wasn't that kind of kid. But I remember being told that and not really registering what that meant at the time. I also remember a time when there was a motorcycle game in the town I come from, and we lived in the projects. The motorcycle games clubhouse was like on the other side of a gate, through some trees, through some like woodish foresty area, right? And we always knew when they were back here because we could see fire and stuff being lit up and all that kind of stuff. And there was I guess a memo. I don't even know how it got word of mouth. I don't even know how it got started or whatever. But they were talking about how they were going to kill all the black kids and all the biracial kids. And we trying to call our mom. She's at church with all the other church people. We like, hey, talking about killing us out here. So, like, I remember things like that. That was the early 90s. I'm only 42. It's not that long ago, right? I remember the KKK marching down. I remember the KKK marching down the street in neighborhoods. Like, we couldn't go out of the yard. They couldn't come in your yard, but they can certainly stop in front of your house and call you a bunch of N-words and monkeys and all of this type of stuff. They can certainly do that. And there was nothing we could do about it. But say something back, maybe, but what's the repercussions of that, right? Because it's more of them than it is of y'all, right? So it's like, what's the repercussions of that? But even so, we moved to Indiana when I was 13. And I remember even moving to Indiana in 95, 96, 97. They were still having KKK rallies on the circle. And you couldn't go down there and bother those people. You like... It's crazy to me how they think they're being like so bullied and all this type of stuff when everybody's really low-key protecting y'all. More so than they're protecting us when y'all coming to us with the drama. We're not coming out here bothering you good people. We think y'all good people. Do we think y'all good people? You can't be good people if that's what you do, right? Okay, so let me not say good people. Just people. But ain't nobody out here bothering y'all. We mind our business. We raise our families. We get our education. We start our businesses. We take care of our business. We not out here looking to y'all for nothing. Please understand that. And we ain't got nothing because we were black. And that's the other weird part of that. I grew up in an all-white town. They didn't take it easy on us because we were black. They absolutely did not. Some of them were extremely racist. Some of them were not. But they all commingled together. They all talked. They all were probably related one way or another. So even the one that you think is not racist got a little bit of racism in him. He just don't believe to the extremes that his cousin might believe, right? So then it's a matter of sifting that out as a child of who's safe. What white person is safe? A child should never have to go through that and figure that out. And y'all children go through that and have to figure that out simply because y'all make it an issue. Nobody black has ever done anything to them. And 9 times out of 10, most of them ain't even seen nobody black. But they automatically scared because of what you tell them. And maybe even what you see. But the same way you have to intertwine with your own family and figure out where you fit in your family. You have to figure out where you fit in the world. Like, we're all here together for a reason. We're here. It is what it is, right? White people, y'all go mind y'all business. Do what y'all need to do. Why can't we all coexist here? Why does it have to be a totalitarian, authoritarian king mentality? Why does it what kind of world would it be to only see you all the time? That's boring. To be in a world where it's only you all the time? I get bored being in spaces that are black all the time. So I know y'all as white people get bored being in spaces that's just y'all all the time. Like, get the out of here, right? Oh, Lord. But anyway, y'all. Seriously. Let's we got to do better. We got to move past it. And we just gonna have to talk. I don't know what we got to do. White people, come talk to us. What needs to happen here? Because we don't know. We don't know. We just trying to live our lives. And every time that we trying to live our lives, here y'all come with your tantrums. Your tantrums. That's what narcissists, white people. All right, y'all. I'm about to get out of here. Next video. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Bye.